everyone, and welcome to our last and final week of AMP2 for the summer session. So this is going to be a really quick announcement because I just want to talk about some of the things that you need to do this week. First and foremost, please get caught up on any assignments that you're missing. Remember, I will take any missing assignments, whether they are assignments through McGraw-Hill Connect or missing exams or missing concept maps or discussion boards. Any of that stuff I will take until the end of the semester, which I'm pushed back the date of your lab exam. It's not due until Monday, so I will take all of that stuff until Monday, August 3rd. So please, 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 first and foremost, get caught up with any assignments, any and all assignments that you're missing. Second of all, things that are happening this week, if you haven't already done so, please watch our final lecture on the autonomic nervous system, chapter 15. Also, complete the critical thinking and application question for this week and any previous weeks if you are missing some. We also have one more McGraw-Hill Connect lab that's over the endocrine system. That's going to be due on Sunday, August 2nd. And then you have your lab practical that was due on Monday, August 3rd. So that lab practical is going to cover the stuff we did last week in lab, which is the nervous system and the endocrine system stuff. So it'll be both of those things on there. Same format as all the other lab practicals. And it'll be worth 100 points. So that is due on Monday. Also, this week, I need your final exam, which will be due on Monday as well. That final exam needs to be completed by Monday at midnight. And remember, it is optional. So the way the final exam is going to work is that if you have a C or above and you're happy with your grade, then you don't need to take the final exam. You take that lab practical, you get all your assignments turned in, boom, you are done for the summer. If, on the other hand, you're not happy with your grade and you would like to try to replace your lowest exam grade with a final, then you go ahead and take this final exam. The final exam can't hurt your grade, it can only help it. So let's say that you got a really low score in your final exam. I drop that exam. So the final will be the one that drops. I only take your 3 out of 4 highest grades. So out of exams 1, 2, 3, and the final, if you decide to take the final, I only take your 3 highest grades. So it cannot hurt you. Final exam is 50 multiple choice questions, no short answer, no fill in the blank, and these are all questions that come from exams 1, 2, and 3. I literally take 33.3% of each one of those exams to build your final exam out of. So it's all information that you've seen already. There's nothing going to be new on this exam. So I usually have students ask me questions, do I round up? And the answer to that question is yes. If you have a grade that's like a 69.5%, I will bump that up to a 70%. If you have a grade that's like a 69.2, then I don't round that grade up. But anything that's blah, 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 0.5 and higher, I will bump that up to the next letter grade or the next percentage. So if you're like at an 87.9, then I log that in my official grade book as an 88. So for your final exam, because it is optional, it's not going to factor into your grade column right away. So once you take the final exam, you'll get a grade for it, but it's not going to change your overall grade in the class. And that's because I have to manually make some adjustments in a different file because Excel's not a different Excel file because Blackboard's not smart enough to drop your lowest exam grade and keep your 3 highest one. It just doesn't have that technology yet. I'm sure it's coming though. So with that, that's all the stuff that I need you guys to do. Complete what's in this folder. Basically, the only optional item you have is your final exam. Final exam, lab practical are due on Monday. Everything else, critical thinking applications, missing homework, McGraw-Hill Connect homework, all of that stuff is due on Sunday. And I want to take this time to just tell you all thank you so much for being so active and so invested in your academic process, because I know that this has been a really crazy summer for everyone in the world practically, and so I just want to thank you all for investing this time in yourself when it's very easy to take the summer off and to not do it. So I just want to thank you because you are the type of people that help to continue for our country to move forward, to help continue the world to move forward. So for all my essential workers, for all of my healthcare workers, for all of my moms and dads that have been homeschooling and are probably going to be homeschooling some more in the fall, for everyone that has taken on this class as an additional role to the many different roles that you already have, I want to give you an ovation. Sounds cheesy right now, But I want to give you an ovation, and I sincerely want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because trust me, I know how difficult it is right now, and I know how much more to take on a class of this magnitude in addition to everything else that you're doing. And I appreciate that, because you guys are healthcare workers, you are our veterinarians, you are our nurses, our doctors, you are of the future. And so you see that taking this class is much bigger than yourself. It's about helping the world at large. And so I really just thank you so much for taking the time to take this class, to invest in yourselves, which really is an investment in all of mankind. I know that sounds like so dramatic, but it's truthful. When you invest in yourself and you are your best self possible, you are investing in the rest of the world being their best selves possible. So thank you so much for that. Thank you all for your patience this summer. Thank you for listening to my children talk in the background and cry and scream and laugh and all those things, and just being like super cool about it. So I really do appreciate that. So I hope to see some of you all in A&P2 next semester. And if I don't see you in class, you are more than welcome to ask me questions, to email me anything, or to watch the next set of lectures. That's perfectly fine too. And if you ever hear my nasally voice in the hall, feel free to stop by. I look forward to seeing you all face to face. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have an amazing rest of your summer, and have an awesome fall. Take care, stay safe. See you soon.